Breakfast at the Cedar Cabin. Pretty cool. Over the fire pit.
Now it's a little windy today, so I gotta be careful how big I make my fire. So I'm not gonna make it very big. But this is what I'm gonna use to cook breakfast. And that's just charcoal in that bag right there. There wasn't a whole lot left, so I just left the charcoal in the bag and stuck that in there. A little tour of my fire pit. All of these rocks came from West Virginia. Pretty cool. So we've collected all of these rocks from West Virginia. Each time my dad and I go up there, we just grab 5 or 6 of them and bring them back. And I've got a pretty good collection here and around the cabin. These are recycled 4x4s and a recycled pole that I got going across the center of them. There's some wood. These are pretty cool. These are just rebar. All these coffee pots, they all came from the cabin up in West Virginia. But this rebar, all I did is put it on these little hooks here, and I can turn it like that and bring it in and out of the fire, which is kind of cool. Same thing with this one. And that pole right there is actually, I can take and put a piece of rebar in there if I need to. And this back here, this is neat. This is a little griddle, like a plancha. Crazy how the smoke always follows you wherever you are around a fire. This is a cool little setup. That's a griddle, and it's got a grill type griddle on the back. And then this here can be, I can raise this up and I can lower it, and I can also spin it around if I wanted to. It's pretty cool. If I just loosen this up, then I can raise this up or down as high as I want it. It all depends on what temperature I want the grill to be. It wasn't tall enough, so what I did was I bought a piece of pipe, galvanized pipe, drove that into the ground, and then put my post into that. And then it wasn't too deep, so I filled that up with sand as high as I wanted it to be, and then dropped the post down into it. There's the fire pit at the Cedar Cabin. About to get some breakfast going once that charcoal burns down. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna let that cook a little bit now, and I'll lower that grate down. This here, the plancha, I'll lower it down and let that get really hot to where when I put a little water on it, it bubbles, and it's not there yet. So I lowered that grate way down, and now that joker's getting hot. Gonna be ready for some bacon and eggs. The ways you know if something's hot enough is put a little water on it. Watch this. Gone. She's ready to start cooking some bacon. Using my trademark thick cut Smithfield bacon. Now, it's just me that I'm cooking for, so I don't need to cook it all. Not like I'm cooking for the family. But there it is, going on the grill. And then I'll use this bacon grease as my grease for my eggs. Bacon's looking good. Time to flip this bacon. Wow. I wish y'all could smell this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some eggs on here. And we'll be in business. Time for the eggs. These are those cage-free, organic farmer's eggs. They're brown. They're cool. and I'm just gonna cook it. Wish me luck. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Had a bagel left over from yesterday. We're gonna eat that too. Bagel, bacon, eggs over the fire at the Cedar Cabin. I wish I could share this with y'all. Got a toasted bagel that we made yesterday. That is a couple eggs. That thick cut slab bacon. Look at that bacon. Boom. And a bagel, toasted. And then I just scoot this away from the flame and let it cool down. Eating at the Cedar Cabin like a rock star. Look at that. Smells good. Bacon, thick cut bacon. Eggs still runny. A bagel, homemade, that we made yesterday. And all of that. Eating outdoors is awesome. I don't know if y'all can hear that. That's a bald eagle.